I'm here with Jan McNeilan in their greenhouse, and we're talking about plants and how you can start them. Now, last time, Jan, you showed us how to do Streptocarpus, so what are we doing back with these again now?
Well, I've done a lot of leaf cuttings here, and this, you can just literally cut them into pieces and then score them a little bit at the base and then put them in, in the soil like this. Or you can take a whole leaf and do the same thing. And I just want to show you how those, it takes a long time. Whoop, I snapped that. It doesn't really make any difference. That's the leaf that we put in the soil, and here's now the new plant that's starting at the base, and it has nice roots, and we're ready to go with a new plant.
Now, Jan, not all plants can be started this way.
No, some are, here's a piece of Christmas cactus that fell off, and I pushed it in a pot, and now we have roots. So the type of cutting I did for the Streptocarpus is like an African violet type plant.
Yeah. So there's if you have other questions about which plants you could do, you can always go to your independent garden centers and talk to them, and they can tell you if it's one that roots easily. Now, last time we were here, you had a couple of ideas going in your garden that were new. So why don't we run out there and take a look at them?
Yeah, let's look at some, see how it's turning out.
Okay. So now, Jan, we were here just about a month ago, and you were excited about this new layout for your garden. So tell us briefly what happened, and what were your expectations, and how they work for you?
Well, they're 4x4 plots, and it's not necessarily anything new, but it's new for us. And I just want to do block planting instead of row planting. My expectations were talking my husband into thinking it was a good idea to do in the first place. But it's really come out as it's made us thin more. The blocks are healthier, the plants are larger, so it's really
well, and visually it just changed the look of your garden too, which is important because you spend a lot of time out here. Now, one of the things that I know so many new gardeners this year were concerned about success. And let's talk about carrots a little bit, because in both of our personal gardens at home, we didn't have a lot of success with carrots.
Right. We have planted the carrots 3 times, and the 3rd time, finally they're coming up. Now, whether or not they come up in time to be carrots, we'll find out. So it's something that you got to try and do the best you can with, and if you're not successful, don't stop on your first try.
Yeah, it's so true. You know, just because you fail once, doesn't mean that you're going to fail again and again. Your tomatoes, you just tied those up?
Yeah, we just tied them up yesterday. We've got some stem lettuce right here. This is the Asian stem lettuce from Sue Berg, and literally we just eat the leaves, but also the stem itself is very edible and crispy and yummy.
Nice.
So that's something I'll take in for the kitchen. The tomatoes, we have more room for them than we've ever had before. And so we tied them up yesterday, and I trimmed a lot of the foliage around the base just to keep that up off the ground. So we'll see what they do.
Well, now, there's some things going on at Master Gardeners. Let's talk about that real quick.
Well, the Multnomah County Extension Office closed in 2003, and what I want people to know is that an office to answer gardening questions has reopened.
Nice.
And so Master Gardeners are available throughout the state to help gardeners answer gardening questions. What I happen to have the phone number is 503-445-4608, and they're near Montgomery Park in northwest Portland.
Great.
And you can go on the website that'll be on the screen, and you can go to local programs and find your county, including the Multnomah County office. And thanks to the West Soil and Water Conservation District sponsorship, they're able to open an office. So we're back in business in Multnomah County.
All right, so for more information, you can go to gardentime.tv and find out all that good stuff for yourself. Thanks so much, Jan. We'll see you next month.
All right.